She's the symbol of love, passion, and admiration. Whether you're sending something to a loved one that's just had a new baby, or you want to say I'm thinking of you, or you want to say happy Valentine's Day, or whatever, we all think about the rose and the rose and the rose. And then we think about them in our garden and we go, yikes, they're going to be hard. And Katie DeBow is here to tell you, when you got Cottage Farms in tow, there's not going to be anything hard about it. This is actually my pick of the show, because let's face it, we all love a rose. We have roses from QVC outside our window in the family room, and I just love to look at them. I love to, even if I was inside watching TV, just to see how beautiful they are right outside the window. This is on sale. It's on 5 easy payments of $6.60. It is brand new today, and like I said, if we sell out of all of the roses that Katie's been able to bring us from Cottage Farms, that means we're not going to see this again maybe until next year, and sometimes never again, because it is a living, beautiful thing.
Yes. Oh, I love roses. They are one of my favorite flowers. It is the thing that I encourage people to try to grow, because you're right. I think people think that they are fussy. Old-fashioned roses had some problems, but this is new breeding. Right. This is stunning, beautiful. So first of all, the color. I mean, this is, look at this color. It is a lighter rose that looks like it's been dusted in pink. That's why it's called Cherry Parfait. It is such a beautiful rose that also has a very light fragrance. First, roses were bred to not have disease, but then because they bred them to not have disease, they bred the fragrance out of them. I know. So when we have roses, they're beautiful, but we also want them to be fragrant. So they're now what they are able to do is breed roses not just for beauty, for absolute bloom power, but to have the fragrance back in them.
I have to say, like, the ones that we have, we don't have this one, but we have other roses from QVC that are outside our window. Like, we don't really fuss over them too much at all. They've really, really gotten easy. And you know, if it's in this show, it's gonna be easy, because I love the look, but I'm lazy and I don't like the work. So this is obviously a perennial, and this is new to QVC. Have you ever brought anything like this to us before? It looks like a designer gown. That's how
my gosh, it does. No, the thing about it is we have some roses, and they've been so popular. You have loved them. The color changing roses. This is going to be, you're going to love it just as much as those color changing roses, because it doesn't change over time. All of the flowers have this beautiful, almost, you know, cherry dip. Remember those when you were kids? You would get that soft serve ice cream and cherry dip it.
I might still do that.
I
might still do that after all these years.
I prefer the peanut butter dip, but this one, in this case, the cherry dip is where you want to get that power, that color. You can see it here.
So beautiful.
Every rose looks like that.
Should we show everybody how it comes to you?
Yeah.
And also, when you think about Mother's Day, when you think about graduation, my dad had such a sweet tradition. Every time there's 5 of us, there was a new baby in the family, he would plant something new, like either it was a flowering tree or a beautiful shrub. So planting something in honor of something wonderful or in memory of someone is so beautiful. And this is that Cottage Farm difference. You will also get, once again, the guide that's been written just for you. It'll get sent to you when it's time for you to plant. So give us some wonderful tips.
Let me tell you the Cottage Farm difference. Bareroot, I know, you're like, what is that? Witch's broom. You will have roses in 60 to 90 days.
Wow.
We send
First year. 60
we
to 90
send you
days.
Bareroot plants because it's easier. First on the plant, instead of shipping this big giant thing through the mail, it's easier on the plant. But importantly, it's easier on you. Would you rather dig this big giant hole, or would you rather dig this little hole? So it makes it easier for you. You get a big impact really quickly from Bareroot. These are mature plants, 2-3 years old, that we have cut off and dug up and sent to you, which is why you will get so many flowers this year. There really aren't that many tricks to roses planting them except full sun. Roses love full sun. The more sun you give them, the more blooms you will get. We are putting this in a container. This rose gets to be about 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. So you can put it in a container. Just make sure it's a big one. It will also love going in the ground.
And that was going to be your next question.
Yes.
Just give her the sun.
Give her the sun. Now, I just planted that rose. That was about as easy as it gets. I would recommend gloves. I do like to pat the soil down after I plant to get rid of any air pockets. Roses are a hungry plant. They love to be fed. We have a special fertilizer specifically for roses, and we have a new brand. It's called NPK Plus. So if you're looking for the Cottage Farms fertilizer, the brand name is NPK Plus. Still the same great fertilizer you have loved and trusted in a little pod form.
And there it is on QVC.com right now. It's only $45. You're going to get 50 pieces. And is that going to be enough for a year?
That'll be plenty. You feed your rose once every 2 to 3 weeks, and you stop in the fall, but do not start feeding it until it starts to grow.
Okay.
So just let the roots settle in there, keep it well watered, and then start fertilizing. And roses in 60 to 90 days.
First year.
I mean, so
First
fast.
year.
You will get these beautiful cherry dipped
And
roses.
then roses year after year after year after year. If you've ever sent anybody a bouquet of roses, well, now it's going to come back every single year. Love, passion, and admiration. That's what the symbol of the rose is. But get ready to eat.